Hi, this is Isaac Hickerson, Data Manager for Mayfield, Kentucky. In today's video, I want to talk to you about boundary fill, and that's using a guidance line that basically fills in the boundary, and you don't have to use a guidance track like curve track or something like that. In order to do this, one of the first things you're going to want to do is load in your boundaries into your display, and this needs to be a RTK driven boundary to be the most accurate, like I've talked about in some of my other videos. So once you have that setup file loaded and the boundaries in there, as you can see, we've got the pink line back here for the boundary for this field. So to set boundary fill up, we can either go to guidance down here on the bottom if you have that on your shortcut toolbar, or we can go into menu and applications and come down here and find the guidance button. And then I can come up here to my set track, like you're going to create a new guidance line, and I say new track. And then I have my option straight track, curve track, which is probably what people mostly use for doing in-rows. But then as you see on the Gen 4s here, we got the boundary track and boundary fill. So if I click on boundary fill, it's going to show me the client farm field I have selected here, the boundary, and then I go next. And it's going to generate that track, and then I can name it here. Call this one Isaac 2 here. I already created one earlier. This is Isaac. So Isaac 2 here. I hit OK and then save. All right. And then I go back out to my home screen here, and you can see that boundary fill guidance line right there. Allows me to just auto track around the end rows. Of course, this is going to be important to have our track spacing set correctly. Again, no more using curve track and having multiple lines that you have to worry about within the field. Boundary line or boundary fill, will just allow you to use one guidance line the whole end rows. Now, obviously, in those tight curves right there, you'll have to take over, but the rest of the time, the tractor will just steer itself around the entire boundary of the field. Thank you. Hope this video was helpful. Need anything else, please reach out to us.